Uh, Today is exactly 32 years and 2 weeks that I started operating here. And the cattle and their owners became a veritable threat and a force for harassment in the last 4 or 5 years. At first, they would come in the night to drink water at the dam. We saw the dam. I saw that they were there. You can see the cow shit there. And we were tolerant. They drink water in the dry season. That's all right. At that time, they did not touch anything. I did not allow them to stay here, drink water and go. But later, of course, the thing took a different turn all over Nigeria. They will come in the night, eat our maize, and go. 3 years ago, I complained to the police more than 10 times because they were coming to destroy my maize farm. Later still, elements of the same people kidnapped me. When people said they were Fulani kidnappers, they said, "How do you know they are Fulani?" But I know everybody knows a Fulani man in Nigeria. The Fulani himself knows himself. He knows he's different from most of the Nigerians. He's easily identifiable. We are not children. And when they were tried in court, they said they are Fulani themselves, and 6 of them were sent to prison. So this hypocrisy of that is going on should stop. Now, what I'm trying to say is that I've been at the receiving end for a long time. After I was kidnapped, I was humiliated, I was macheted, I was caught. They came back and killed one of my guards, Ayo. His case remains an unsolved murder case with the police. They killed him and they took away his heart. They opened his chest and took away his heart. The double barrel gun, my hunting double barrel gun license, which he had, they took it away from him and killed him. And every year they set fire to my farm. You know why? There are 2 elements to the action. The first is economic. I'm an economist, as you know. In anything, I try to see the economic component. They burn this farm, the non-cropped areas, because you see the grass is already dry. Cows don't like that. So they will burn the grass. In 2 weeks' time, fresh grass will grow, and their cattle will have very nice grass to eat. You know, they're already treating my farm as if it was their colony. That is why, one reason why they burn, they do this every year. Every year. Last year, they burned the oil palm plantation near the dam. I videoed it. It's with the Commissioner of Police. I have a copy in my house. I showed it at an Afenifere meeting. I showed it at the Council of Obas of Ondo State. Grown trees that have fruits, they burn them. Now, that is not so that cattle can have fresh grass to eat. Grass does not grow on palm trees. So you want to know, why did they do that? To do something that does not enhance their own welfare. It can only be an act of malice and hatred. I believe they have malice against me, they hate me. That is why they will burn my palm trees. They will uproot the palm trees I planted and throw the seedlings away. That does not help their cattle or themselves in any way. Why do they do it? Meaning that if they saw me in person, it is me they will hurt. But since I was not present, they hurt my property. That is, my grown palm trees and the seedlings I planted. So, there are 2 elements here. Part of it is one of my workers here met one of these herdsmen in the bush some time ago. And said, "Why do you wade through those large areas full of grass? You don't eat the grass, you come and be eating our cassava and maize crops." Said, "Why?" He said, "How person go see rice, go chop gari?" So to the cattle, grass, which they can't even find where they normally come from, when they find it, it is gari, it's inferior food. It is my maize and cassava that is rice, which they prefer. So those are the insults that we go through here. So I thank God that this arson of yesterday, this arson, you could see what they did. They started the fire in a central area. There are palm plantations on the left, on the right, behind, hoping that it will spread. But the roads and the early action by the people here to cut traces round prevented the fire from spreading and doing more damage than was done. So I thank God for that. That I condemn it is the weakest way I can speak about it. Government should take steps to make sure that they don't do it again. If they don't take steps to prevent it, it means government supports what they are doing. They are not offended by what they are doing. But government is to care. When I say government, I mean government at all levels, especially the federal government, which should be a government for all of us, regardless of how many votes we cast for at election time. We are all entitled to the protection of the federal government.